Welcome everyone. Welcome for this last revision session. Probably this will be the last revision session on microorganism, strength and form. Okay, we have two revision session. Okay, last. Okay, previously first revision session we have learned about what is microbes. Okay, how they are useful for us. In second video we have gone through that how microbes are harmful for us. Okay, how that disease causing microbes affect human beings, how the disease causing microbes affect on plants, and how does the disease causing microbes affect on animals. Okay, afterwards we have gone through that the food poisoning, how does the microbes spoil our food and make we can say create a toxic substance in our food. When we eat that spoiled food, how it affects on our body, that all the points we have gone through that. Okay, in this video we are going to learn about two different topics. First one that food preservation, second one that we are going to learn about nitrogen fixation. Okay, in these two process we are going to finish in this revision session. Okay, so let's start with the food preservation. What is mean by food preservation? Okay, see these two words, food preservation. Preservation means what? To keep safe, okay, or to protect or to preserve for a long time period. And food, obviously. Okay, before starting this point, I just wanted to mention about mummy. Okay, not mother, the mummy. Okay, Egyptians have believed on we can say the concept of the rebirth. Okay, Egyptians are strongly believing on the concept of rebirth. Rebirth means what? What they were thinking, that someone was died. Okay, he will take another birth, and for that they need to store their body. Okay, in future they will be there, and for that they need their own body. Okay, there were many movies we have seen based on that topic. Okay, so they have the techniques. Okay, and they have used the preserving of the body. Okay, mostly whose body will be preserved? Okay, firstly the king or the rich persons of that state body, they will be preserved, because at that time for the body preservation it is very costly and the normal people cannot afford that. Okay, so in that case, food preserving in that body preservation means what? They were using the certain chemicals, salt. Okay, and by using those materials, they have preserved the body for thousands of years. Okay, still some of the bodies are there and they are in the right condition. Okay, they are as it is as they were thousands of years before. Okay, they preserve their body. Okay, that means the same here, we preserve the food not for 1,000 years but for a particular period, maybe months, 2 months, 6 months. Okay, if we need to store our food for the future. Okay, as I told you that while I was explaining that point, we never bring sugar for whole year. We bring sugar for 1 month. Wheat or other grains we purchase for whole year. Okay, when we bring it home, we need to preserve it. Okay, we need to store it for further use. And when we store it for further use means what? We need to keep them safe from microbes, insects, animals. Okay, so for this situation, okay, and for that process is called food preservation. To store the food for a long period, that concept is the food preservation. We preserve the food for further use or for future use. Okay, so first thing that we need to see that how we stop germination of microbes. I told you that last video I have told you that while food preservation, I told you that when the microbes get the perfect condition, whenever they get perfect condition. Once they got the perfect condition, microbes start germinating. If we need to preserve our food, we need to stop the germination of microbes. Understood? Okay, we should not give them air, we should not give them moisture, we should not give them perfect temperature. If they are getting these three things, they start germinating. So, how can we stop germination of microbes? So, there are the few common methods. With the help of that, we can use or we can stop germination of microbes and we can preserve our food. Okay, those common methods. The first common method is preservation of food with the help of chemicals. Okay, so in this first method, preservation of food with the help of chemicals. Obviously, we have understood chemicals means what we need in this method. We need few chemicals. Okay, and we need to add those chemicals. And what that chemicals will do? Chemicals will stop germinating of microbes. They will not give them air. They will not give them moisture. They will not give them temperature. So in that case, we can use different types of chemicals, and some examples are sodium benzonate and sodium metabisulfate. They are the two good preservatives. Which are those? Sodium benzonate. Okay. And second one is sodium metabisulfate. Okay, sodium benzonate and sodium metabisulfate are the two different chemicals. We can use those chemicals and we can preserve our food. Okay, along with that, there are the different methods we can use. Okay, after adding this one, second one is that preservation of food with salt. Okay, simple preservation of food with the help of salt. How does the salt help us? Okay, so we can name this process as a salting. Okay, so this one is a very important. Okay, for the preservation of food, salt is very important for us. See, as we know that the salt is the oldest preservative which is used in food preservation. Okay, in the history of methods of preservation. Okay, now this sodium benzonate or metabisulfate, these type of chemicals we are using before few centuries. But as compared to the salt, salt is the oldest preservative which is used in food preservation. Okay, what happens after adding the salt? Okay, when we add the salt removes all the moisture from that food. Salt removes all the moisture from that food and it maintains the temperature, and that temperature is not acceptable for microbes. Okay, so it removes the moisture and the temperature, it is we can say it is the temperature which is not suitable for microbes. So salt is used for that, just like now at home also. Okay, nowadays you can find out when you visit the market, don't visit it. Now this is the no time to visit it. Okay, you will find out the raw mangoes. Okay, everywhere in the market now the people are sitting with raw mangoes. Okay, what is the use of that raw mangoes? Pickle. Pickle is the food item which is present in each and everyone's home. I don't think so that there is a home which is without pickle. Okay, each and every home there is a pickle. Okay, so that pickle is made by the process of salting. Okay, without salting we cannot prepare this. Okay, so salting is the process of food preservation which is used by the salt. Second, we can say that preservation of food with sugar. Okay, in this process we can say salting, here sweetening. Salting and sweetening are the two different processes. In the same, the role of the salt played by the sugar. Same, it removes the moisture. Okay, once the moisture is removed, it is very difficult to germinate. Okay, so in the process of that sweetening or the sugar, it is used as a preservative, and the sugar also removes the moisture from that food stuff and keeps it safe for further use. Okay, the best examples, the packaged food. In packaged food, we will find out that rasgullas are there, Haldiram's rasgulla, the tin is there. Okay, here that is actually airtight container. Okay, that is an airtight container. What happens in that airtight container? After packaging the food, they removes all the air from that container. Means now that is a vacuum. There is no air, and because of the sugar, the moisture is removed. Sugar removes moisture, and when the packaging, the person they remove the air. So air is absent, moisture is present. So there is no germination of microbes. Same they have the things that is at our home. When our mother prepares gulab jamun, okay, she adds the sugar and water. After adding sugar and water, she start boiling it. Sugar started melting, and we can say the moisture or the water, it is completely evaporated. What it remains only a sweet jam. Okay, जिसको हम चाशनी बोलते हैं. That only remain in that container. Okay, the air is completely removed with moisture. We can put the gulab jamuns and we can use for further days, further time. Okay, so that is also the method of preserving. Okay, so with the help of sugar and salt, we can preserve the food for long. Okay, so next one we can see that oil and vinegar. Yes, oil and vinegar. See, another name of vinegar is acetic acid. To prepare the vinegar also microbes are useful. Actually, vinegar is a commercial product. That is a chemical made in the factory. Okay, that is a commercial product, and to make the vinegar, microbes are required. But the oil and vinegar both are the food preservatives. Okay, by using these things, we can preserve our food for a long time. They both are the preservatives, oil and vinegar. Okay, we can keep our food safe for long time. Okay, so they both are used for the preservative. Next, we can see that fifth one process, heating. Yes, this is the most common method that is used at our home. Okay, after heating, the microbes are destroyed. Best example, whenever we go to the doctor, the first advice the doctor gives us in the monsoon season that you should drink boiled water. Boiled water means what? Heating. Boiled water means what? Heating. So when we heat that water at the high temperature, as I told you that the perfect condition for the microbes is the temperature also matters. Okay, the temperature is raising. After a particular point, the microbes cannot survive in that water. Okay, by heating also we can destroy the matter and we can preserve our food for a long time. The same happens with the cooling, fridge, refrigerator, deep freezer. These are the things. If we keep the foodstuff into a cold place, very cold place in fridge or something, we can find out that there will be no germination of microbes. That's why the fridge, the thing that we are using regularly to keep our food for a long time. Okay. Last year, there were the two British persons who were for the expedition of Mount Everest. They were on the expedition of Mount Everest. They find out the two dead bodies. Okay, they found out two dead bodies, and that two dead bodies were the person which were trying to climb Mount Everest in 1982. Okay, they started their journey in 1992 and they died in 1982, but they got as it is. Okay, they were dead, their body were as it is, and they found in 2019. You can guess that there are about 10, 20, there are about 30 years, 27 years. After 27 years, their bodies are as it is, even their clothes are same, as in a perfect condition. Why? Because of cold. Their body was not decomposed. Why their body was not decomposed? Because of the extreme cold, none of microbes were there. If there is no microbes, how can the body will be decomposed? So heating and cooling also the main, we can say, the method of preservation. Okay, so after that, we can see that by heating and cooling also we can stop germination of microbes. Okay, so last point we are going to see about pasteurization, the most important process. Okay, the Louis Pasteur. Louis Pasteur is a scientist who has invented the pasteurization. If there were no invention of pasteurization, still the people will suffer by the drinking of milk. As you know that when we get the milk from the cow, there were several microbes present in that, and which is harmful for our body. So how to kill those microbes? So Louis Pasteur invented the method that is called pasteurization. And what is meant by pasteurization? Pasteurization means what? Heating the milk to the high temperature. Heating the milk to the high temperature, and after heating it, suddenly make it cool. Okay, raising the temperature up to 70 to 80 degrees Celsius and suddenly cool it to the 10 to 20 degrees Celsius. Suddenly heating and cooling, the process is called pasteurization. Suddenly heating and the cooling is called pasteurization. Louis Pasteur invented that process, and that is also the method of food preservation. Okay, so how we are using the food preservation? Where we are using the food preservation? The packed food or the packaged food. Okay, जो पैक किया हुआ जो फूड आता है ना, जैसे चिप्स, वेफर्स, the tins of rasgullas and all those things. Packaging food or packaged food is the best example of food preservation. Okay, they were using different methods of food preservation. Okay, so still again one point remains, that is nitrogen fixation. Okay, so that's it for today. That one point remains, that is nitrogen fixation. You will take this in next video. I hope you enjoyed these common methods of food preservation. Tomorrow in next lecture we are going to see about the process of nitrogen fixation, and we will end this revision session. I hope you understood it. Thank you and have a nice day.